it's a short turnaround from our last video, but we are at Monument.
Yeah, both on Monument 1.
Yeah.
We've got Monument 2 just behind us, which is got more fish in it than Monument 1. You like Monument 1, don't you?
Yeah. It's 4 of us here. It was meant to be 6, but down to 4. This is Peg 15, which you're in.
Yeah.
I'm 14, and then Rob and Jamie are 12. 13 and 12, should I say. Yeah. Cold.
Very, very. We've had some snow. It's what date is it? 4th of April, 5th of April?
Yeah.
5th of April. We've had some snow. Not much, but we've had a bit of snow in Sheffield and a bit in Leicester as well.
Yeah.
I've been told. So yeah, it's extremely chilly compared to what it's been the last few days.
Yeah.
Plummeted, it was about 14 yesterday, 13 yesterday, and today I think we're on about 4. So yeah, massive drop in temperature overnight. Blustery last night, a few gales. It was interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, we're lucky to get down a night early. That is sort of as a one-off because we travelled from Yorkshire to get it. Takes quite a while, so it was kind enough to let us come the night before, wasn't it? Just so we don't have to start at stupid o'clock in the morning.
It gave us a chance to get set up, get our put our marker rods out, have a feel about, and get a bit of bait out.
Yeah.
So we spawned last night, got a bit of bait out there, put some boilies over the top this morning. So we're not disturbing the swims this morning, which is a bit of a bonus, really.
Yeah, it's all flat, isn't it? There's nothing, obviously all the bars and everything have been flat like we mentioned last time.
You just found hard patches of clay, don't you?
Yeah, so the gist of it is, between all 4 of us roughly, we're fishing one at about between 9 and 10 and one at about 15, 16, depending on where you are. 15 wraps, isn't it really?
Yeah, I'm on 16
Yeah.
in a little bit, and one on 9.
Yeah.
I've got 2 aerators to my right hand side, and I'm level. I got told yesterday, fish level with the aerators, not near them but level with them. So that's 9 wraps, and it's been an interesting morning. We haven't had any fish so far. What's happened?
Yeah, we've got 2 runs, haven't we?
Yeah.
But I had mine about 8:30.
Yeah, really early.
Something like that.
Yeah.
7:30 to be fair. Bobbin twicked a couple of times, went up and then didn't think that of it for 10 minutes, and then it just goes off and struck up into nothing, and then 3 hours later same happened to you.
Yeah. Just sat watching it, got the initial oh here we go. Went down, watched it, and it went again, and a little bit of line came off a spool. The spool was spinning and picked up nothing there. Absolutely nothing there. That's happened to both of us this morning, so we're not sure what that is. I first thought it was beds, but there's no beds about, so
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, for those who have seen part 1 when we came, we had contrasting fortunes, didn't we?
Yes.
We'll have a recap, shall we, just to boost my ego a little bit.
I'd rather not. It's good actually, because Raf and the other lads that came last time, there was 4 of us last time as well, was there? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they all fished the far bank, the top end of the lake, and they were in glorious sunshine, bathed with sunburn and wearing shorts and t-shirts. I was on this bank, and it was absolutely freezing, and it's great having him in the cold today. Watching the guys on the opposite bank in the tea. It's sunny over there, believe it or not. It was earlier, and they've got the warm today, and we've got the cold again. So yeah, what happened last time? I can't really remember.
Well, I've done 3 vlogs on it. You weren't on the second one, but first one there was 4 of us, and I had a couple of big ones.
You did.
Which was very, very nice. But that was the opening weekend of lockdown in May. Then I came back here with Matt in August, and there's 4 fish out, and we had 3 of them, up to 29.5. Sorry if you haven't seen them, that's a bit of a spoiler, but that's what happens. And then came in December, which we didn't film, it was me and Sam, and I had a run on a maggot rig, and then again struck into nothing. And then that was it for the December one, back again.
Yeah, how are you feeling after all the calamity this morning?
Yeah, I've had a bit of nightmare setting up. I've got bait left over from last time, which is 2 crumb, I can't get out with throwing sticks, it just splits. So I've had to go and buy some more, and had a bit of disaster with my spod rod or getting taffled and reel breaking and everything, so not the ideal start, but...
So how are you feeling confidence-wise now?
I said to you before, it's all or nothing, I think. I don't think I'm going to... If I'm going to get something, I think it's going to be big. I don't think I'm going to get like a couple of stockers and have an average session. It's either going to be very good or nothing, I think. But
so this is our first morning, so we're here. It's Monday morning, it's our first morning. We've got all day today, tonight, all day tomorrow, and we come off tomorrow evening. 6:30 I would think we get thrown off, so plenty of time. I'm quite optimistic.
Yeah.
I came last time and I was on setting up. I said to Raf, I don't fancy this at all. It's not like me. When I'm fishing, it's like, yeah, I really fancy it. I really got a good feeling. But last time, I just didn't fancy it at all. I didn't like the swim. I've never fished that swim before. It was like you book what swim you want. There was only one left, so I got it, and it was not great. But this time, I'm quietly confident. I know I tend to say that a lot. I do feel quite confident. I know one fish came off here yesterday. There was only 4 fish out last day. And they've had better weather than we've had. But you've saw fish this morning, a decent fish.
Yeah, it must have been a 30 head and shoulders out. Looked like it'd been feeding, kind of one of them. So see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll show you around, and we got plenty of questions on the last one, so I'll try and answer them in video for people.
So what bait have you got on today?
Simply red. I wanted caramel on. Before my era, that. Before my time.
Yeah.
No, I had the caramel on, which I had from last time. They don't sell it anymore, but I'm still going to use it. With it being bought from here, but it's not good, so simply red. One on caramel and particle, and then you're similar, aren't you?
Yeah,
You're with
I've got some
wafters from last time I was here that have been glugged for a year now. Or do you know, it's damp here. They smell amazing. So I've got one of those on, and I've got a bit of Atlantic Heat, the bait works Atlantic Heat. I love the bait, the texture of it, the smell of it is quite amazing. It doesn't taste bad either, to be fair. Very fishy and got a little bit of spice to it. It's yeah, interesting when you taste all these different baits.
Yeah, so we'll try and get as much filming as we can while we're here, and hopefully we have some fish. And PB soaking would be nice for either of any of the four of us.
I don't want soaking in this weather.
No, it'd be cold.
It would be
Make good footage.
I'll go in the shower and get a soaking.
Yeah, make good footage either way. So we'll see what we can do. But hopefully we have some luck and some nice fish to show you coming up.
Yeah. Right, we're doing a quick fire question and answer session.
It's the morning. None of us had anything during the night, so we thought while we're bored and sat here doing nothing, we'll just do some quick fire questions on each other and just pass a bit of time. Fire away.
Barbed or barbless? Or semi-barbed?
Microbarbed.
Microbarbed. Okay.
Microbarbed. Boilies particle.
Boilie.
Yeah, I agree. Tight line, slack line.
I like tight lines, really. I am fishing slack lines at the minute. It's too windy for slack lines, but I'm trying to get into. I'm using monofluoro, which answers another question, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, fluorocarbon. I think slack lines.
Yeah, that's where we differentiate. I mean, I use slack lines, you use tight lines. The only main difference between the two was more than anything.
But I'm trying to use slack because the mono sinks quite. It sinks well. It's a heavy. Invisible line, so if you can get that down on the bottom, it's a good place to be. Unless you're fishing in 40 feet of water, then it with a massive bow.
Yeah. That wasn't quite a quick fire question, but we'll get down to it.
Fire question.
On the spot, just off the spot.
Just off the spot.
I think I can bang in the middle of it.
I mean, we can't put out bodies random. We set the body in a particular spot anyway. I don't think just off the spot. I think it's probably better. Pop-ups, wafters or bottom bait?
Wafters are my ever faithful cork, dogleaf, rig.
Critique balance.
Yeah.
Like that, don't you?
You're a pop-up man, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm going to answer for you.
Now I've started wafting a bit. I've gone for wafters a little bit more, I think, just to contradict what you just said.
Right, makes it more interesting.
But I have got a pop-up out today. After even, I just think. I don't know why, just to make it more visible. I've got a white scent from hell on, and in this water it stands up like a sore thumb, so just trying something different. We've got to do something, we're desperate, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah, so nothing's come out, so fingers crossed.
Bivvy or day shelter?
Bivvy.
Or brolly system, should I say? Bivvy or brolly system?
I'm not funny about with them. Bivvy.
Yeah, bivvy as well.
Yeah. Crocs or sandals?
I ain't got either.
Yeah.
Trainers.
Nothing wrong with a croc. Absolutely nothing wrong with a croc.
No, I don't like croc. I had some chef clogs, they were amazing.
Oh,
but they rotted and fell apart in the end.
Yeah.
What else?
Don't know.
No, me neither.
Right, we're out of questions. Hopefully the next time you see us we will have a fish on. If not, we'll pass a bit of time anyway. wasn't expecting that.
What was that on? What do you say? Yeah, you did as well. You stood on your net.
I'm going to go around that line, but I'm not far away. Yeah, if you don't mind.
You don't want to lose one now, do you? I never tell with those horsepipe furios. Yeah, it probably is actually. Sun behind us, isn't it? It could be another good half an hour, 40 minutes yet. I won't get too excited.
So I've just had that fish. Just thought I'd show you what rigs I'm on since we've been sat doing nothing for 24 hours and all carnage has hit.
How many hours?
About 24, wasn't it?
At least.
So I'm using wafters on a D rig. I'm sure you all know what a D rig looks like. It's not the best tied one, but I've had to bin the one I actually caught fish on. Little bait screw on a D, tied to a little whipping knot. I say it's not the most prime example. And just on some 12-pound fluorocarbon. Mine was a bit longer than that, so I binned the one. And then on a crank, on a hand sharpened IB hook. Again, I've always done well on them in here, especially. And it is, yeah, just do the nail test. It grabs your nail every time. And I've had on one of them. For those who know what they smell like, they know they smell
Like hell.
like hell. Yeah. We've got some booster liquid on, so a little pink wafter. Little pink one. They are quite hard and do stay on for a while, and they still stink after however many hours.
Buoyancy is really good, isn't it?
Yeah. So they just float slowly to the bottom. The reason I'm using them is that I'm on fishing on quite a gravelly patch. So there's no real deeper pop-ups or anything like that. A bit close to the bottom. It is blowing a gale, so I apologise if you can't hear me, but that's as good as we're going to get with our little crappy mic that we've got.
Yeah, good result too. The conditions have been horrendous.
Yeah.
Bitterly cold.
As you can tell, we've got a few more hours left, so hopefully somebody else gets one. If not, we've got a £10 bet on each. Our biggest fish, so hopefully I got away with that money as well. Why is the sling and the cradle wet on the floor then?
I've had a fish! I've had my first monument cat and I'm absolutely buzzing. came from nowhere. We've been here. We're doing a 36-hour session left, and we've had one. I've had one. I've actually had a fish. It just screamed off out of nowhere. Sorry, alarm just buzzing. Same weight as Raf's, believe it or not. Or we think it was. The weight was a bit naff, so we're drawing at the minute. We're drawing. Let's down to another one. The fish is showing. I've just seen another one. What happened when that other fish showed a minute or two ago?
Yeah, I'll let you explain.
So I'm looking over the water. I see a fish head and shoulder. Get on my bait. Right over my bait. Within seconds of saying that, his rod ripped off and nothing.
So
Absolutely nothing.
That is the third one we've had where we've just struck into nothing. So
Yeah.
whether it's I don't know if it was a trail or
There
what,
might have been a trail or something. It was a great bite. It really was. But
normally you'd feel the connection,
yeah.
even if you lose it for a couple of seconds. But they say we've just struck into thin air.
So I caught it on one of these little beauties. I've had these a year. They've been glugged for a year. They're little, smell amazing. Little caramel wafters, big caramel from Monument Fisheries. They don't make them anymore. I brought them along because obviously they've been successful in here. You had a tremendous session on them last time.
Yeah.
I think they're about 14. I'm not the 14. They're about 12. They're not very big. Yeah, fish. It's blowing unbelievable. We've got 3 hours left, just under 3 hours left. Another fish for one of us.
Talk us through your spot, because obviously you moved spots, didn't you? Of that fish.
Well, yeah, I've been looking at some old maps and I know all the features have been removed, but I'm hoping, I was clutching at spots, there's a bit of gravel to the left of my swim 11 wraps out, so I literally put it on there this morning. It felt a bit gravelly, felt quite nice, and bang, that's the one that's gone. Yeah, nothing on the other rod at all, not a sniff. So fingers crossed they're still out there. There's still another one. Again on a D-rig, same as Raf D-rig, identical. Hand sharpened hook, identical. And I've got one on a multi-rig. I've got a pop-up sent from hell on a multi-rig, but up to now I've nothing on that. We'll see. Plenty of time. Right, so we've decided to do, let's have a look in your tackle box. Raf's just gone to get it. I'm watching him to make sure he can't carry it up before he gets it here. Here it comes. Here comes the tackle box. It's always interesting to see what people have got in. I'm dreading getting mine, but anyway. Let's have a look inside the box.
Yeah, I don't know what he just said, but I get ridiculed for how unnecessarily.
Spin it round here, out the sun. That's it. Right. Turn it round that way. Here we go, guys. Inside the tackle box.
The magnet. This is my corner tackle box, and I normally get slagged off for how messy my bivvy is, but that's not too bad for me. So we'll start with the top section.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Ooh, look how neat that is. Oh my goodness.
That's good for me, innit? Hybrid leg clips. They're better than any other leg clip, I think, and it drops the lead most of the times. My plastic section, which I don't really use, but it's just to fill the section up. Clip tail rubbers and my anti-tangle sleeves, which I use as silicone tubing instead.
Oh my goodness.
Section,
look how tiny this is.
There's my variety of cork, anti-tangle sleeves and my PVA bag stems. And now I'm going to show you what the most useless part of this tackle box is, which we both hate with a passion, is the D-rig kickers.
Oh, they're awful things.
If anybody knows how to put D-rig kickers on.
These blood. Can I get in the picture?
Brooks is blind, so you know what D-rig kicker looks like.
These little bloody things. Absolute nightmare. Anyway, kill that back. It's got a thing on it already.
Yeah. Probably one that I didn't manage to get on. If anybody knows an easy way to get them on, let us know. Other sections, I've got a variety of swivel kickers, and they're ring swivels. Ring swivels, me Ronnie swivels, just normal barrel ones in case. Some Placid Pan hybrid lead clips. They're me, I got to a noddy pond, they're my noddy pond rigs. Tubing, different sorts of coated braid, I would have a pocket knife, zig floats, different solid bag leaders in there, quarter boom, fluorocarbon, which I'm not a massive fan of because that's just like wire, it's horrible to use.
Oh, the Ridge Monkey stuff, yeah.
I'm sorry if you're a Ridge Monkey fan, but that I don't think it's very good. My drill, and as you can drill my boilies out, but you can see how well I've how many I've done because my drill's gone knackered and it's rusty as out. Pink baiting needles because you can see them on grass.
Yeah, I don't like the green ones.
Infeminate.
Very carpy, but you lose them.
Yeah, so pink is always a good one. The ringer ones I like. Putty, floss, which I never really use, and then from IB hooks. Again, I've got 3 different ones, but just on the hand sharpened hooks, if you do buy any and you fish a bit of a brackish water or anything, it's worth just dabbing a bit on it. It's like Vaseline, but without the chemicals in Vaseline, so it's more fish safe, shall we say. I think you get 3 for a £5 or something like that. Leaders, which I haven't used yet, just in case I want to have a quick change. Just stuck on my little colour tool.
Like a right little TARDIS, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's this thing here?
I had an advent calendar for Christmas fishing gift, in every box of the day there was different tools.
What's that for? It looks like a tool. What is it?
I don't really know.
That's good. Keep
Setting
that.
it for loops, something like that. If you know what that is as well, let me know. And then just bait stops and different tickets for waters, and then my little stone.
Sharpening stone.
Yeah, push your hook in, give it a twist. So if you're going to noddy ponds, you need more use out of hooks, then that's the one. And for the suspense of next one in the next vlog, wherever that may be, with Rob 2, we'll have a look at his Rob Oldie by then.
He probably will have done. I dare open mine.
We'll show you his pop-up variety as well, because that will take about 25 minutes on. Just thought I would mention that we've done obviously a couple of monument videos before, and I get asked about tips and stuff. I mean, we're exactly not the perfect anglers to get tips from, but I thought we've had a few fish from monuments, so we've noticed a few things on this session more than others. Personally, I just use boilies only. I used caramel before, they stopped selling that, so I've used Simply Red, and that's been fine. But we've seen a lot of people spotting out at the wrong time. There's been people sort of on bite time or early in the morning just piling the bait in, which obviously isn't ideal. We spoke to a few people who were on these pegs, whereas this is 15. Cherry's on 14, and then there's Rob and Jamie 13 and 12. And there's 4 lads on here before, and they said they'd put in about 5 kilo particle each, maybe more to be fair. So just knowing what's already in the lake. We haven't had any fish off tight particle spots or tight boilie spots. I mean, all the fish I've had have come from a wide spread of boilies, and that being it. I got a kilo of Simply Red, and I've still got a quarter of a kilo left, and I've been putting quite a bit out and just spreading it all over the place. So that's pretty much all my tips I can give at the minute.
Pop-ups, wafters or bottom birds?
I mean, I've done my previous videos. Sorry if this sounds crappy, wind's blowing, but I like to drill out boilies, plug it with cork, and then that just kind of like gives it a wafter effect, but it matches the hatch kind of thing. However, my caramel boilies that I froze from last time that I've been using are too soft and crumbly, so I've just put on some wafters and sent from Bell that I showed you earlier. Because it's gravel, it's a flat bottom, so I don't see the need for pop-ups when it looks very, very obvious. The fish, you're going to see it a lot. You know, there's 15 anglers on most, obviously there's 3 sessions a week, and I imagine they're full, 10 months out of the 12 months of the year, so they're going to see a lot of pop-ups, a lot of bait, and it just looks too alien. So just try and keep things simple. I wouldn't pile the bait in. People come here and think, oh, there's big fish, they're going to eat loads of bait. It's not necessarily always the case. So just stick to what you know, and hopefully that gets you a few more bites. We're on take 2 of the.
Yeah, we'll try again.
We'll try again. We'll show you why after this one. But yeah, it's take 2. We're just telling you how hard it's been. Been 5 degrees, -1, but we've had fish.
Yeah, we've had snow. Oh,
Yeah.
it's snowing again now. Just mention it. We've had a fish each, haven't we? Both
Yeah.
about the same weight. Mine was a little fatty.
Yeah.
And yours was a long torpedo.
Yeah.
Delighted to get one. I'll be absolutely honest. It's I came on here last year. You probably seen the other blog we did on it, and I had a dismal time. This time came back with a different attitude, positive from the start, and it's paid off in the end. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, positive attitude. I still think we've got an hour left. I think thereabouts. I still think we might scrape another. one of us.
Yeah.
The two southern lads down there, they're a bit shit really, they haven't caught anything.
Yeah. They've
The northern lads have smashed them.
they've been hiding away in the bivvies, thinking that this is cold.
Yeah, it is cold.
It is cold, but not compared to what we suffered. So, the northerners prevail again. Yeah, we had a bit of a bet on at the beginning. £10 for the biggest fish, and when was weighing your fish, you went a bit peak-tongued, didn't it? So
Yeah.
it was roughly about the same size. So we're going to split it. Quite
Up
happy.
to now, that is.
Up to now, before I go bag Billy again. Yeah, quite happy to take Rob and Jamie's money any day of the week. To be fair.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been a great social. Nice barbecue last night.
Yeah.
Thanks to Robin Goodfellow for the wonderful mate. It was really good actually. Just nice to get together again, isn't it? I think we're
Yeah.
going to make this an annual event. I think we should try and do it every year, at least once a year, and do a back-to-back session. We've only done one session this time, 36 hours. Did back-to-back last year, didn't we? I'd like to do that again. It'd be good.
Yeah. So I've got a couple more sessions booked in here throughout the year, which I'm sure we can document and one like a few with Sam and who we've seen before, and Matt, who's on the other one.
Yeah.
Hopefully we have some bigger fish, but I say we can't really complain with today's result
No, it's been good.
after 24 hours of nothing. But yeah, if you give us a like and subscribe if you like these videos, that's always helpful, and hopefully you've enjoyed it, and see you on the next one.
Cheers, bye.
At -1 last night, it's been top.
Fucking hell!